Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Hyde. I'm one of the co-owners here at Mirth.
And hi, I'm Allison. I'm a personal stylist at Mirth.
We are here today for our Moment of Mirth. It is our weekly style series where we bring you fashion inspiration and styling tips. And this week we are talking about outerwear. It's been kind of chilly and damp this week here in Bloomington, so we thought it would be the perfect time to discuss a great collection of pieces to keep you warm.
And what we've tried to do is divide it into a couple of style categories. And I believe we're starting with casual.
So yeah, think of those pieces you're going to wear running errands or maybe to and from the gym.
Okay.
So we'll start with what I am wearing. This is a great lightweight puffer jacket from Ozai & Koo out of Greece. It's a beautiful olive green. And what I love about this piece is that it's kind of a modern take on that classic puffer jacket. You've got some really great cinched in details here at the waist, so you can adjust that with the drawstring. And it just creates a really flattering silhouette. It hits just past the hip.
And I would just say that, you know, style-wise, I might actually style this completely differently. So I might actually do a straight look. And I might, I would maybe pop the collar a little bit like that. So you can really choose if you want to have it go down for a straight fit or if you want to have it fit and flare. I am also wearing something super casual. This is a quilted look from Cut Loose.
Cut Loose, yep.
And super easy. I love this color, this like taupe.
Great neutral.
Great neutral. I mean, this is just such an easy overcoat that will go with everything and give you that little layer. When it gets a little bit colder, I could totally see myself putting this over just a heavier sweater and still feeling kind of warm and cozy. It's got great pockets. It's got a zip closure. Easy peasy.
Yeah, it's a nice oversized body. It is a one-size garment, and I love that they did the black stitch, this contrast stitch on the taupe quilted fabric. We've done this piece before, and it always is a really great silhouette.
Lovely 3/4 sleeve.
Okay, moving on, we are going to stick with our casual outerwear category, but here we've just done a quick outfit change to show you some really great vest looks. I'll start with what I'm wearing. This is a really cool quilted vest. Loving this kind of pewter metallic. It really elevates your classic vest. And I love the little black contrast they did both around the pockets and at the hem. Got a nice zipper here so you could style it open, but it's really lightweight, but it gives this very kind of structured silhouette, and I could totally see myself wearing this both to work or just running errands casually.
Okay, and for our minimalist, chic, Japan loving women. Here's a Moyoru long vest. So it's also a little bit on the puffery side, but it's a lightweight puffer, and it's got a little bit of an A-line to it. You've got buttons here, and you can really kind of play with how you want it to open style-wise.
Yeah, if you flip to the back, my favorite parts about this are really this kind of asymmetrical collar, and then going down to the hem you've got this band and kind of a notch detail. I love that it's not quilted. I think sometimes the quilted element is more classic, and here it's just super chic. You've got the subtle puffer element, but really well done here from Moyoru out of Japan. Okay, and we're just going to highlight a few other really great casual outerwear looks here. So this is a beautiful little cropped puffer from Kazoric. Once again, a really lightweight fabric. It does have the crop in the front, and it really tapers back to a little bit longer in the back. It does have a single button closure, or you could style it open as we've done here. It doesn't have a hood, but it does have this really kind of high stand collar. but totally could be worn laying flat. And we have just styled it over a really great graphic sweater from Desigual, and then added a pop of color with this Ziska necklace and a great little Porto dress story.
And we wanted to also mention that in the cut loose line, in addition to the quilted look that we've already showed you in the taupe, we have this lovely teal wool blend version. Same kind of cut, 3/4 sleeve. It's falling above the knee, and really easy. A light layer of wool is what I would call this. So this is going to work now, and then later you're going to have to put a heavier layer underneath if you want to keep wearing it. But it feels so good. It's that felted wool feeling. And I'm seeing actually another kind of woolly looking jacket.
Right, so within the cut loose collection, this is also their boiled wool, the same fabric that Allison is wearing, but here they added a really fun little micro dot. It is textured throughout, and a really great notched angled detail in the back.
I love that
Story. And then it also comes in one other silhouette. So this is a slightly longer, swingier coat, similar to a shape that Allison's wearing, maybe just a little bit straighter though, but that same great polka dot. So two different styles for the cut loose wool collection. All right, moving on to some professional looking outerwear. So we're thinking pieces you would put on and head to the office. So really classic here. I'm loving this kind of bone ivory color. It's, you know, a nice neutral without being stark white. This particular one is Ivko out of Serbia, so really beautiful wool. But yeah, you could belt it. It has two really great pockets here, and the wool is to die for. Just really classic.
Oh yeah, nice weight.
Yeah. Once again, it's warm. That's what's great about wool, is it doesn't have to be super bulky and thick. The fabric itself is going to keep you warm. And then you could totally style this open as well. This is in my personal wish list. Everyone who works here has their own little collection of things they're wanting, and this is definitely on my list.
And I would say style-wise, what I really love about what Amanda is doing with this look is kind of combining the creams.
Oh yeah.
I think that looks really luxurious, and I would really recommend anyone to come in and try a monochrome look.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's cream or black or navy or any of the many colors that we have. But I think that looks so chic with that coat.
Yeah, loving mixing neutrals. Even with the boot here, it's a patent.
Oh yeah.
But they added the darker sole, so it really ties back to the darker pants.
Yes. Okay, ladies, so I'm here with a trench coat, and if you don't already have one, what are you waiting for? Everyone needs to have a trench coat in their closet. This season we have a black trench coat from Foil in store, and it feels pretty weatherproof, the material, without being, it doesn't have much of a sheen to it, and I kind of like that. It's still pretty matted, considering that it feels like it's probably pretty rainproof. This is the classic trench silhouette. You've got some little belted arms. You've got the belt here. I usually belt it, tie it a little bit in the back to give the overall shape, which is a straight cut. Just a little bit of cinching at the hips. That's just kind of usually how I do it. And yeah, this one is just a no-brainer. You need it in your closet.
This particular piece is from Lissay. It's once again a really great neutral story. I'm loving this kind of check throughout. Two great pockets, and then a 3-button closure. Very lightweight. This is not wool, so if you have an issue with wearing wool, we have lots of options that are not wool. And then of course you got to polish it off with a hat. We have some really great hats in store right now as well.
And I'm wearing a Beyond Threads coat that is wool and alpaca. And ladies, I just have to say, it's the most luxurious and beautiful piece I think I've tried on ever. Yeah, this feels good. You can tell that the cut is, you know, really good structure. just in the subtlety, right, of getting a piece that's wool and alpaca to have this this drape, right? So I've got it coming in a little bit and going out. So yeah, here's the other beautiful part to this piece is that you're going to get this color, but you're also going to get a second look.
Gosh, it's reversible.
It's a twofer.
It's a 2-in-1.
So that's pretty special. So in addition to it feeling like a really well-made piece,
so soft,
you get to have two ways to wear it. And I don't know how to describe other than saying, you know, just when you see the way that it falls on your body, it automatically is gonna show to you what good construction can do.
Yeah, and just it's modern but really sleek and timeless. This is never gonna go out. I love the mix of the two shades of gray.
Yeah,
you have pockets. The closure is just a really nice polished snap.
gosh, yeah, so well made, so subtle. And I could imagine also taking this into the deep winter where I would suddenly start to wear it more as my underlayer.
Yeah,
and I could put like a big puffer coat over it, but then keep it on when I'm teaching or that kind of thing.
Okay, and then another great little story here. These two items are from Bajor, and we totally think you could style these professionally. We'll start with what I'm wearing in this beautiful cocoa brown. It's a really great silhouette. It kind of has a little fit in a slight bubble or tulip shape. Really great pockets here right at the hip. But I think the real fun statement here is the button choice. I love this kind of tiger's eye button. Two really fun statements there. But yeah, really lightweight. It is a wool and poly blend, I think 40% wool, so it definitely has the warmth. It does have a really great texture too, to this fabric. Love it.
And similarly, I would say they both have a little bit of like a 50s, 60s departure point,
retro
but then we go in a different direction. So this one went in an edgier direction with sort of more steely metallic buttons and a zipper detail.
Love it.
I have to say, this on the body is very different from on the hanger, so important to try it on. But I really like how it's a black coat, but it has some interest. It's easy. It's gonna be able to be layered on over all kinds of outfits, and I think it would be easy to dress it up.
Oh yeah.
And down.
Oh,
so
sure.
I feel this would be a super versatile black coat.
Love it. Yeah. All right, moving on to our next category of great outerwear. We are going to talk about pieces that you could wear in the evening. So thinking going to dinner, the show, the opera, date night,
events.
Yes. And certainly you could, wear these pieces anytime, but we're thinking these would be really fun for that evening out. Okay, so Allison and I are both wearing pieces from Kedzoric, one of our European designers. This particular style I'm wearing is this beautiful blue purple color, which is definitely a color that's having a moment this fall.
It's in my pants as well.
Yes,
it's the same.
We're loving it. It's a beautiful pop of color, but still very neutral. This is 100% wool. I think it's a very nice fit and flare, almost kind of have a slight retro vibe here, but some really modern details. It does have a hidden button closure, which you could totally unbutton. It does have great seaming details throughout, creating that nice shape. And pockets, of course, as well.
Yeah, like we saw with the Beyond Threads, the construction here is just so on point.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Love this piece.
And mine kind of continues in this retro vibe. So because you've got a shorter sleeve here, but I think that for an event, for going out, for having fun, this is definitely a vibe that I would go for. It's easy, it's beautiful wool.
Yeah.
And
So
you know,
sleek. I like how the buttons, I mean, the last jacket round was really about that button, and here it's very about a hidden sleek placket.
true. The hidden placket. And then I
Mhm.
suppose, yeah, the other detail of this particular coat would be the really large pockets.
Yeah.
But
Great pockets.
sleek.
Sleek.
Yeah.
Right. Quick outfit change here. Alice and I are now sporting just another great story for jackets or outerwear you might wear out into the evening. So we love a good leather jacket. We have several styles here at the store. Once again, just like the trench coat is classic, a leather jacket in your collection is a very timeless piece.
Something to know about our leather jackets is that great price point, first of all. And usually in the collar, you've got like a little bit of wiring so that you can really manipulate how you want to wear your moto jacket.
Yeah, this particular one is a nice neutral gray. They did add a little taupe detail though at the hardware seaming, so it ties back to the taupe boot really nicely. Whenever I'm wearing a leather jacket, I very rarely will bring it together, but you certainly can. Zip this baby up if it's cold and you're walking, you know, to dinner. It feels very nice, and it's going to protect you but still look really chic and cool.
And I'm wearing a nice cropped coat from Moyoro that, for those ladies who love the Japanese style, this one has a lot of interest around the different fabric at the sleeve. And it's a chunky woolen look that is very modern. And I mean, I think it's a bit of a statement.
Yeah.
So, but we've got the neutral colors, so that kind of tones it down a little bit. But what's fun is that we've got a few in this variety, in this kind of shape in the store. So I asked Amanda to put on one that's similar in shape, but this one is going to really take that sleeve material and go a little further, so it dresses it up quite a bit more. This would be a great jacket slash coat topper to wear to an event. And if you turn around, the whole back of it is that sort of sheen material, whereas in the front you've got a little bit of texture, a little bit of almost like a Mary Mako texture, I would say. The print.
Yeah, I mean, you could totally see this for a special occasion, evening out. There is a kind of shimmer or iridescent quality to this fabric. It's almost like a very modern abstract leaf or you know, flower petal, but just very sleek, lightweight, but gives you that little extra warmth when you're out in the evening.
And we've got one more to show you, which again, it's in the same family, but this just has other kind of fun details that maybe once you put it on your body and you see how it looks, you know, for you, you might prefer this one to the other ones. This one, I think, again, like the first one, it can go casual with jeans, but it's such a chic statement piece that you can certainly dress it up as well.
All right, and finishing off our outerwear series is the fun statement jacket.
Yes.
Love a good pop of color or cool print. So yeah, we'll start with this particular piece I'm wearing from Ivco. Once again, it's a boiled wool. It is a woven wool, and then of course you have this great kind of pop of color with this paisley story throughout. It's very long. It does have a little slit, pockets of course, and this great stand-up collar. So the closure here is a zip, a really nice zipper. It is a double zip, so you could bring it all the way up and really kind of get cozy with that collar on those, you know, chilly nights, or wear it more open. But yeah, we're loving, once again, the purple and blue story here with the colors is very on for this season.
Continuing with the boiled wool, this is an Alembica long coat, and what you notice, of course, is the color, the polka dots. They go even a little further and whimsical by being three-dimensional polka dots. But we still have a really nice structure. So even though it has a lot of interest, I wouldn't say that it's bulky. It still gives you that beautiful fit and flare, a little bit like the Kedzoriak. It's got a very similar shape to that.
Yeah, fit and flare.
Fit and flare. And it's just a good weight without being too heavy, or I think this one will definitely go way into winter. It's warm. And it's a statement. I think everyone's going to want to know a little something about this coat if you wear it out. So really fun.
All right, everyone, that concludes our Moment of Mirth for the week. Our style series this particular time was talking about fabulous outerwear, from casual to the office to night out to statement. We have a little bit of everything for whatever your style is. So do come in and see us, or a lot of these pieces can be found on the website mirthmarket.com, and let us help you stay cozy for the season.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.